Hey, Chris here. Ah, man, it's time to go into another inside the music, and I thought I would choose this song. Hey, look at my shirt. I just happen to be wearing this shirt. Nice. Um, Thought it'd be a good song for to go through. Man, I cannot speak. You would think I'd be able to speak. A good song to go through would be Esperanza, which is a song I wrote for my Levanto album, which actually ended up being on the Levanto album. It's not that I wrote it for that album, it just kind of worked out that way. And so this song, I'm just really happy with the beginning arpeggio section, and actually even the first chords. It goes from an E major 7, well, I call it E major 7, but really it's an F major 7. And that just big lush chord. And then I do the same thing. I just bring this shape down. It's a very guitarist way of composing. It's very shape based. But it sounds great to go to that D major 7, but with the E in the bass. Keep that high E open. And then I go into this arpeggio section. And I could just play that forever. It's just such a pretty melody. And I actually got this chord shape is a really common chord shape, but normally it's played down here as like an A minor with the minor 7 on top. And yeah, so I was moving it around, I guess. I don't know. I just moved it up here, and it sounded so lovely. Sometimes shape-based stuff, you know, really. And then I heard the other melody after it, so that's what happens. Is like I'll come up, like I'll be messing around, and all of a sudden something nice will come up, and then my ear will go, and this needs to follow it, and then all of a sudden the rabbit hole starts, and I'm down the rabbit hole, and things just start emerging, and I'm like, oh well, this. I hear the music, I hear the next step, and then it's just figuring out how to play it. And then hopefully my hands can figure out what my head has in store. Like it just hears what's next, what's next, and what's next. And every once in a while I'll run into a problem and have to leave it. Sometimes some of my ways out of it might not even be what you might think. Like I don't think of it in theory. I might think of it in technique. I might go, oh, well, you know, something like this, you know, would be a nice way to get out of it technically. Or I need something dynamic, or it needs to go quiet. I think more of the overall musicality. I don't really think of theory so much when I compose. And generally, like I said, it's just kind of, I get an idea, whether or not that idea is with the guitar in my hand or not. And then I hear something after it, and then I just keep on going, and like all of a sudden I have a piece. It's really strange, a very organic way, I think, of working. I guess I'm pretty lucky in that sense, that I have that creative mind that just kind of goes. Once it starts, it's really hard for me to stop. It just goes. So yeah, so the next thing after this, I play this a couple times, and then I go into this other melody that I don't know, I just heard, and so it's following the harmony that was set out before, and then substitution, and then we follow this melody up. And this melody I really like, especially with the violin on it, the harmony. So lovely. Then we do a run. I go back to that opening. I don't know where this came from. I just heard it, and I had heard the violin melody over it, and I had this great violinist, Jen Mayer, working with me at the time, and immediately she picks it up and works that out, and it's just amazing. And then I go to this very flamenco sounding part after this. It's got this like real up counter. Counter upbeat kind of thing. I go through that, do the minor version, do a full run, and then go back to the arpeggio. And then I do a fun key change. Now this was something like I was like, I need to do something, and I heard this, and then I heard the drop. Just basically, I take this and I go a half step down, and I don't know. There's a theoretical, like way to explain this, but I just. Like my ear hears this, or my head hears this, my inner ear hears this, and then I do this little solo section, and I love playing this with Adrian, my bass guitarist, amazing bass guitarist, and I kind of feel like this is kind of like the Iron Maiden section. I could just see us kind of going if we had guitar straps, and we could be in front of the audience with our long hair and going does that at the same time, so it's kind of like we're rock stars right there. Anyway, and then I do a modulation out of that. I have to get out of that to get back to the original key because I'm in a different key now, and so it's kind of a. So I play this. What is that? It's that E, what is it? I think this is E, so it is E, and then E7. And now all of a sudden we're back with the minor 3 of the key that we're in, which is really F, but I think of it in E. That's a whole nother story. Is this capo that I play, that I use as a flamenco guitarist, that I automatically move my key in my head. I'm always in. Anyway, the flamenco artist will understand what I'm saying. And then I go to an E major chord, or F major, actual F major. Minor 2, 7, flat 7, or minor 2, minor 7. And then back. And we do the end, which is a lot of fun, little triplet. Esperanza. It's a little trip through Esperanza. You got to listen to the album version with Jen Mayer on violin, playing the beautiful, soaring violin melodies and harmonies to this, and then the bass guitar and percussion and palmas and all that. So this is always a fun one to play live. I hope you enjoyed this tour. This is way longer than the first version. So. First inside the music, so really actually talked all the way through the piece. Let me know if you like this. Like, share, subscribe, do all the notifications. I want you guys to know that I have a Patreon page. We have actually two. I have a Jácome Flamenco one. Jácome Flamenco. Where you can get behind the scenes. We do all kinds of, for shows and stuff where we talk about our creative process and how we do this. So if you like this is what we do. We talk about what we're doing, all that stuff. This is on our Jácome Flamenco. That's where I'm releasing new music and going to be doing some recording actually in the next couple days. So maybe release some of that and then I have my guitar teaching platform. So if you want to learn flamenco guitar, I highly recommend my guitar studio. Okay, so I have a great workout program. So you get a brand new workout every month, and so with all new exercises, going through all the techniques, and it comes with video tutorials. And like the last 3 months have been like over 12 pages of exercises, detailed how to do the exercises and video examples and all that stuff. People are loving it, and it'll take your guitar playing to any level you want it to take you to. Comes with a planner and all that stuff, so it's a fantastic program. And then there are other tiers beyond that, so if you want other even more work, there's lots more for you. So check those out. We have websites, we have the Instagram and the Facebook and all that stuff we're posting, so make sure to find us on there. Jácome Flamenco, Chris Burton Jácome. Thank you all so much. Let me know what questions you have. Be in touch. Check our websites and all that stuff. So we hope to see you soon. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.